Greetings and salutations, my friends. The handler from Magnetic Movement. Get my meat on. Banana Brazil Grill Waterbury. Now, let's first start by quenching my thirst. Delicious. A mixture of all the juices, and I like it juicy. Yeah. Now, how do you not like a nice piece of red meat? Now, this here is garlic steak. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, you know, I like it nice and rare. I don't mind so much if you stare. I understand you haven't seen somebody like myself, hillbilly hick and all that. Well, nice, cool chicks. And of course, get my meat on. But once you have fueled with some good meat, well then I guess we should get some actions going on there. What's your thoughts on that? I think we start shaking each other's hands, just saying, looking each other in the eye, I think we'll start agreeing on many things. Once we start agreeing, well, then we start uniting. Imagine if a whole bunch of people stood for a cause, stood for their future. Well, we'd have a movement. Well, I call that the magnetic movement. Meant to attract you because I want to stop having you so distracted out there in society. I want you to wake up to who you truly are. Many names, whether it's spiritual or within society. I just want to connect with you. I want to reach you. Now, if I have to reach into you, grab a hold of your old rib kind of shit. The other hand, reaching into you, massaging your soul, trying to get you to realize you have so much power inside, and it comes from God. Well, the sooner you realize that, the sooner you'll start tapping into said power. Won't be easy, and it will take your commitment. But if you dedicate yourself to finding the best version of yourself, then I guarantee you'll stand right next to me, and together, well, we'll have a good time. Oh, we're totally gonna be eating healthy and working out and doing Krav Maga or whatever cool martial arts you're all into, because we're gonna teach each other. Remember, I'm just trying to reach y'all. And with every handshake, another friend. I told you I can read you. The thing is, you may not like what I have to say about you. So I'll hold my tongue and ask you a lot of questions until I finally can give you something back that you understand. But until then, let's have a lot of fun. Now, I recommend the Banana Brazil Grill. I have been to many here in the state of Connecticut. Did I tell you I am a patriot here? Now, what does that mean to you? To be a patriot? To be a man of God? How do you represent yourself? How do you dress? If I look at you, you dress a certain way, well, I'm sure I'll read you and understand you, and then of course ask you a lot about why you represent yourself that way. Certain ones are easier to read, but you still gotta ask questions. You must vet everything. Just because you wear a flag, that doesn't mean you're a patriot. Just because you wear a cross doesn't mean you believe in God. Jewelry. Hell, flags are part of all these shirts, and people are profiting off of a whole bunch of patriotism going on right now. You're a part of the problem. Always profiting. When God is love. If y'all loved each other, you wouldn't want to profit so much off of each other. You got greedy. Now you're getting what you deserve. Scams up your ass. Scams everywhere. Liars everywhere. You brought it upon yourself. Now that we have identified the problem, doesn't matter the culprit. What matters is the solution. Now, the solution is for you to get involved. For you to stop dwelling in any other thought other than how do I fix myself? How do I fix my local government? How do I fix the United States of America? We must have goals. If you want to ensure your return on your investment, invest in yourself. Invest in your community. Invest in your country. And then, well, then you'll know what ROI really is. Now, here's the thing is, since y'all need to be educated, I'm going to offer you some education. First off, I wrote a book, training manual, Discovering Your Inner Light. This is a guide meant to be read repetitively, because the more you read something, the more you comprehend it each time a little bit more, and then you see different aspects of it. Remember, the whole purpose of the book is for you to discover your inner light, to connect with yourself. Now, I understand concept's hard to grasp for most of y'all because you're living in a society. You're connected with society. You are not connected with yourself. And hell no are you connected with God. Ooh. Ooh. Brief moments at best. Now, since I have become the master, very educated in exactly what I'm doing, you need to come see the handler. And I will educate you on how to discover your inner light, how to become the best version of yourself, how to make your mark. Now, and what's best is find your God-given purpose. That's a difficult one for most. Meet many, their job is that purpose. Maybe it plays a part or not. Everyone has something more meant to drive them. You just need to find out what it is. Here's the coolest thing is, there's only one person on this earth you can ask for your purpose. And that's yourself. Your spirit, and of course God. Once you realize that, well, it's gonna get interesting to say the least. But that's why I'm here, the handler. To hold your hand, greasy or not. Because if you need a lifeline, you're falling off a cliff because you don't know what just happened once you realize who you truly are inside and what's going on in our society. I don't think you care if I just got done eating some meat when I put my hand out there and say, oh, I got you. Anybody got you? You better than somebody ready to have your back. Just saying. So, what I do back is, once you realize who you are, you stand with me and you fix this mess that we, the people of the United States of America, people of this earth, humanity, this mess that we created. Oh, I know we're going to do it. Just the question is, when do you start assisting and fixing the problem? There's only two sides. You're either plugged into society, whether you're aware of what's going on or unaware. If you're not doing nothing about it, you're a part of the problem. If you're making people aware of it, if you have actions on how to get involved, how to make change, how to support change, well, then you're a part of the solution. Pretty simple, right? Don't be that left hemisphere of your brain. I do not do nothing. Nothing good, at least. Be that right hemisphere of your brain and have so many actions from the goodness in your heart and soul, from the power within, from the graces of God. You won't even look at your wall of rewards because it won't matter. You are the reward to mankind because they've been waiting for you to save them. Are you ready and willing to step up to your mission to save humanity? If I ask you that question, are you prepared to answer it? Do you understand why I focus on ones ready to at least hear that question? Most of y'all, oh, please read me. If you're not ready to even hear that question, do you realize you're wasted energy at this point in time? Because even if I tap you a little bit, you'll go spinning off with other sparkler lights around you and right back into society when I'm trying to reach in and grab you out. So recognize I'm here to assist you. Only you can truly help yourself. Now, way cool. Many friends here in Waterbury, surrounding towns as well. I always want to shout out to the Waterbury Police Station. Good friends over there. Cheers. I seen you all right here at the Banana Brazil Grill. Quite a few y'all. Love y'all, of course, and I have your back 100%. Have mine as well, and I know that. Now, a little background on myself. The handler, Thomas Richard Tillstrom, author of the book Discovering Your Inner Light. Currently from New Haven. Been to the New Haven Police Citizens Academy. Many friends in the police force down in New Haven. Shout out, of course, David and Carl and all y'all down in New Haven. You know, it's nice meeting a lot of people. And gotta remember, the book is about divine speaking. That means God talking to you. If God says, I'm done with the bullshit, so I mean, just tell you, you're done with your bullshit. So I have become a bullshit detector. Made friends with the police officers because they also are bullshit detectors. They don't want crime. They'd rather be a part of the community than fighting with the community. I mean, common sense here, people. I mean, you're in the street, you got street knowledge, but how do you not understand that? You are causing them to do what they have to do, but I understand all these governments out there causing you to be that way by crushing your spirit and taking everything from you. Now, at least here in the US of A, we are going to make change, but how do you make sure it's the change you like? Well, that's that making sure you ensure your return on investment. What that means is you actually get involved. Everyone that has a Social Security card should have some foothold in politics. You do the stock market, you do Bitcoin, you watch the market, you're playing your investment. How do you not do the same with your entire life when it's controlled by the government here and around the world? But right here in the USA, Social Security card gives you the right to basically utilize your rights of life here in the US of A. Now, these are God-given rights as well, but obviously you can see a lot of y'all are lost souls, no clue what's going on, society or with God, spiritually. So, how about we go find out who ourselves are, fact check yourself, or going out and trying to check someone else. If you ain't tight, you're totally gonna wreck yourself. You're a lie. I guarantee you're gonna wreck yourself. If you speak the truth, you are the truth, well, I ain't saying lies are gonna try to throw shit at you. Bullshit detector. Doesn't matter. You can't defeat the truth. And the truth shall set you free. And boy, so does eating some good red meat. Really? How is it that everyone is not having the most amazing sex out there with the most beautiful woman? Well, from my point of view, you know, man and woman, of course, you know, two sides of the story. First off, y'all got lazy, got unhealthy, got dumb, unfortunately. So, how about we start with eating a little healthier? Start thinking a little bit more. Let's try to find the best version of ourselves. So, because if you look at a person, man or woman, if I see a pretty girl from the outside and I see a nasty soul on the inside, oh my God, please walk away. I'll help anyone, but pretty obvious where I'll spend my time. Now, I'm here to help everyone, but man and woman, just saying. Everyone else out there, good luck. I mean, I'm talking about the pets out there, you know. Good luck to all the pets. I mean, I have a kitty cat named Striker. Many people got dogs, dog people, cat people, bunny rabbit people. Or how about them cow people? Now, my God, I think I found some cow people. We got some meat. However, well, not just cow, of course, I mean, you know, pig. So, well, how do you not seek people with meat and eggs and farms? Oh my God, I think I know why. All that methane gas must stink all the hell high. Well, thank God we're gonna put an end to that fake meat. Fart all you will. Stink up that earth. I'm gonna cut you and eat you. Stop having all this fake meat. Remember, we're gonna get healthy. We got Kenley up here in the US of A trying to get people to do right with their health. Get yourself on a scale, start checking yourself. Stop eating so unhealthy. Or go on carnivore diets or some sort like that. I'm saying you can have fun, but y'all have been neglecting yourself for so long, you don't even know what's good anymore. So when I come to places like this, why I'm always eating steak of some sort. It's good for you. And, well, gives you energy. Next thing you know, you're having a lot of sex with your woman. Well, of course, that woman had a lot of sex with me. Well, man and woman kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Exercise. Oh, that's mind, body, and soul. Heart pumping. The rooms are thumping. Yeah. All I'm saying, we can have a lot more fun in life if y'all just start acting right. And then, well, anything's possible. With every handshake, there is an opportunity. With every look in the eye, well, you may just make a friend. But if you're not looking, if you're not out there getting involved and making change, life's gonna pass right by you. And apparently you're gonna accept everything that's given to you. You may complain. That doesn't do a thing. Protesting doesn't do a thing. Getting dressed up. Researching the topic at hand that you want to question. Educate yourself. Go in there representing an intelligent individual, knowing how to ask questions and answer questions, but not just on that topic, because you have an opportunity in front of you to stand in front of a bunch of people and at a podium of some sort. Well, come with multiple topics, because you never know. Somebody might fight you on some idea, but you may charm. And they're like, oh my God, you just dazzled me with this amazing idea over here. Hell, sure, why not that one? Give me that one for sure. And now you have a friend, constituent, somebody that could be an everlasting friend to go through the trenches with you and celebrate your victory. Do you want a victory? Do you even use the word victory in your daily conversations or thoughts? Everything is a win if you choose, of course. Now, just like this. My God. Hillbilly hick eating some red meat with my hands, and why not? If I was out in the woods, I'd have got my knife on my side, carve it off of the rotisserie, whatever we were cooking, got a chunk of meat. Good woman, I'm not gonna break out utensils. Right here. Just saying. The handler, ready and willing to handle y'all, while y'all ready and willing to be the best version of yourself, to fight for your rights of life right here in the U.S. of A. To find out who you really are inside. Now, I am offering a training. You have to come to me, Thomas Richard Killstrom, the handler, Magnetic Movement, and I will educate you few things to understand, just to get you along the way. No judgment. Don't judge yourself or anyone else. If not, you're not ready. At least have the thoughts of loving everyone. I'm not saying you're going to accept everyone, but at least be open-minded that you have the ability to love everyone. Gotta start somewhere. Well, then just go be kind. Step outside yourself. Hold the door for somebody. Wish somebody a happy day. Say something nice. But you have to become that person. So, if you're a person that's never nice, well, you're letting off a lot of negative energy, first of all. And, you know, it's who you become. You have become. So, you have to become a nice person. Now, the idea of the inner child in you being happy all the time because you're a nice person. Now, God said, come to me as a child. The child is inside you. You have to roll back time to when you were of young age and relive your happy memories. Now, these are starting points to get you on your journey. It's going to take a lot more because once you start to realize who you really are, it's going to get real confusing. So even though I can kick you off with these cool ideas, if you don't reach out to the handler, once you start to go down that rabbit hole, well, I guess it comes down to when you finally reach for my hand. Do you go all the way down the bottom of that rabbit hole? Or do you reach my hand and I pull you out and say, hey, I understand, been there, done that. Now let me show you how it's done. This is what I'm offering you. Speaking divine, using my training guide, Discover Your Inner Light, in my experience from my long journey. I started in 2012 on my journey. Here I am now. Most y'all are still lost in society. They call the red pill, like in the Matrix, to wake you up in society and all the lies. But once they wake you up, you're like the other dude. Oh, I wish I took the blue pill because the idea that my entire life is a lie, well, that sucks. Do I gotta eat muck? Well, I'm not, but of course, but trust me, when the carpet is pulled out from underneath you about your entire life, you're gonna realize, I need someone. Your impulse may be to talk about all the lies. That's existing in the problem. Those of us that have moved on from that, we're on to actions and fixing the problem, solutions. So that's how I expedite your training. Gonna wake you up, society, bring you here, wake you up spiritually, bring you here. Won't be easy. It will require absolute commitment. Because once you go down that rabbit hole, oh my God, you're going to be spinning. Probably wishing You were never woken up. But it's better to be a real person speaking the truth here on God's earth than a battery for the wealthy, the bankers, hell, all the religions. You're gonna realize how big that lie is and how deep that rabbit hole is. And you're gonna want that hand to realize that there is hope outside that hole. And that's what I'm gonna offer you. And way, way much more. Of course, we're gonna eat a lot of meat. I love eating meat. How you feeling today? Which side of the bed did you wake up on? The left or the right? It ain't political. Left and right, all part of the same bird. However, now that I'm in politics, I understand it much deeper than that. You have very far left, and of course, very far right. A lot of stuff in the middle. So we need a lot of lie detectors, bullshit detectors, because we need to check everyone that is running our country, past, present, and future. Now, what I mean by that is, if you did wrong by humanity, by our country, well, there is a price to pay. And the handler and magnetic movement, we will ensure you pay said price. There is no immunity from God. That's why y'all so dumb and play your laws here. Right here in the USA and all these other countries. You can't hide from the divine. So therefore, I bid you not so good luck. You're fucked. Now, there's many people along the way that have been dragged into it. Well, we will check everyone's involvement. Now would be a good time to start cleaning your hands, polishing up yourself, making amends, getting yourself ready for whatever's to come. You can't buy yourself out of a lie. You can't talk yourself out of a lie. And well, there is crimes against humanity for many of y'all. But others, well, I guarantee you, we'll find out whether you're good or bad. Right now, I expect good actions from everyone. Oh my God, we have a police officer. Sir, can you come on over here, sir?
I can't, I'm sorry.
Just writing a video, please, sir.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Can I get a picture, sir?
No, I'm sorry. I can shake your hand, but...
Oh, right here. Just come say hi, please,
no,
please, please.
I'm sorry. I can't be on camera.
Police officer, sir. We thought I was reaching out or shouting out to the Waterbury Police Department, giving thanks and showing all support, of course, because They're fine, upstanding men and women. So support your police here in every town, of course. If everyone starts acting right, they can be more part of the community. You remember Mr. Friendly, the police officer Friendly? I'm going old school, of course, but why not? Why wouldn't you choose to make friends with the ones here to ensure your safety? I mean, it's common sense. I got people in the streets with street knowledge fighting the police. They're here to help you. Of course, stop committing crimes. I mean them obvious things. It's a saying. See, let's go back into getting healthy, because if you think healthy, you eat healthy, you're not going to have a thought that says, oh, let me go steal or do some wrong, when I'm like, well, I would rather just heal myself and do right. I want to go to the gym. I want to go to a park. I want to hike. I want to eat some good food. Let's not go to fast food. Grab a piece of meat, throw it on the fire. Even back in the woods, of course. Please bring a fire extinguisher or something. Be smart. Be smart about everything. Think about everything. Don't assume somebody else is going to clean up your mess. You made it. You can sit in it, or you can stand up and sweep up your mess like your life and do better. I mean, I'm not asking a lot. God, maybe. Me? Well, I just want y'all to do better every day, because I know you can. Everyone out there has it in themselves to be the best version. Free will and choice determines your life. Now, do you choose to love God, or do you choose to not even recognize your Creator? I mean, I understand in our society you have been indoctrinated. Well, I hope to reprogram you. Now, what I mean by that is in order for you to proceed to becoming a more intelligent individual that thinks of good things and futures versus living in your past, waddling in your misery, you have to let go of all the hate you have for yourself and others. You have to find love in everything. I know it's not easy. We've all been through a lot. Today is what matters. Learn from yesterday. It happened. We responded based on the knowledge we had at that time. Hence, sir, good day, sir. I support you 100%. Keep the streets safe, sir. Thank you, sir. Waterbury Police, we thank you from the Magnetic Movement. How and what makes you feel safe? Are you in a happy bubble? Can you step outside your comfort zone? It's up to you. I can show you the way. You have to commit to doing it. I can bring you to a gym. I can't lift them weights. I can show you awesome red meat. You gotta get a taste for it. You gotta get hungry for your life. You're hungry for not accepting the bullshit anymore. And once you're hungry, You taste a little change, called success. Then you get hungry for more. Don't get greedy. God does not recognize time. You have to let it happen. And the more you let it happen, by becoming this person who accepts not what society has forced on them, but the change in which God has brought within you and how you emanate that change out. And then you learn from it. And once you're educated, then you're going to look at all your successes and say, I did that out of the love of my heart. I did that from the goodness in my soul. And when everyone here in humanity can say that, I think at that point in time, we would have world peace. Let's all get our meat on. Oh, yeah. I want to go a little further out here. Let's all get our meat on. Just saying. And once we do, now here, get looking right here. My avatar with my meat. I understand my way of being is different and unique. However, how young are you? Do you feel old? Well, what if I were to tell you them promises God made you are real? And you have the ability inside you to be as young as you make yourself feel. And the more you embrace this change in you and you emanate out onto everyone else, they are going to start to embrace the change in their own time. You can't stop an inevitable force of power once you realize you are that inevitable power. The handler, magnetic movement. Get your meat on. I bid you farewell for now. But I will see y'all real soon. I love you. I hope you love you too.